It's definitely showing out right now. Let it rock. All right, so really good work so far from Pitt. Getting those grabs, moving in with glide, which is pretty safe. Whenever he gets in his face, he can move right back out, and it looks like he's a little too light for complete Lucario combos. But, oh wow, it does not seem to matter to iPunchKidsz. He just makes a new combo. He did a nair, canceled it, and got back to stage pretty quickly. It's like in and out. He's only gotten 28%, looking really strong right now. Irateswami needs to focus a little bit more on his movement. He's been rolling quite a bit, and he's off stage now, a little too close getting that forward smash done on him. If he can play to his range a bit better and start off his combos on his terms, it would be a lot better for him in this matchup, because iPunchKidsz knows how to get in and capitalize as soon as he's in that zone. iPunchKidsz is really good at playing in that mid-range. He waits around and at the right time then uses his dash into his opponent, either around him or in front of him, and then cancels that dash with an attack, getting started usually with side B.
Please report to the front.
So Pitt's finally getting a combo going here. Oh, that air dodge ended up costing him his life though. Bad timing. Probably a tech error, but iPunchKidsz looks like he's completely composed. He's at a higher percent, but he doesn't really seem to care. And that's how really good players work. It doesn't matter what percent you're at, you just play your game, and that's what iPunchKidsz is doing here. Right now, he's using a lot of attacks that pop up Pitt into the air slightly, but don't have too much knockback, so that he can continue his combos, like using a canceled aura spheres to do a slight amount of damage, and then follow up that combo. He's at 122, and he's got Pitt at 50, but a tech error has iPunchKidsz get knocked out. Maybe we'll say JV? Well, it doesn't look like it. It looks like now Irateswami is picking up a little bit. He's broken the rhythm of iPunchKidsz, but it might be a little too late. We see that with the stock being closed out. So we're wondering if we might see a character change. We might see Snake, possibly. They'll do their character select first. He might stay and play with Pitt. Maybe reevaluate what happened in the last game, try and step things up a little bit. iPunchKidsz is definitely one of the strongest contenders here today. There are some other really strong players, so Irateswami, if anything, is getting a really good experience. He'll be able to look back on these matches and learn a bit more about what he did right and what he did wrong. But he might be able to pull out a victory here if he plays a little bit smarter, a little tighter, and tries to get out of these combos that iPunchKidsz is putting in, because he usually gets about a good solid 50% every time he puts his hands on. Oh, and a tech flub there. This is still pools, by the way, but there was a small tech flub. But he ends up getting the forward smash and tying up the game again. Oh, that grab. Hopefully he can capitalize a little bit off of it. Good job with the forward tilt. Ooh, he fell a little far, but he makes it back up. Pitt has a great recovery. So it looks like Irateswami's doing a lot better this match. He's slowed down his pace, trying to become really reactive. He tried to become really reactive. The percents are about even, and they're on a good stock.
Hey, David.
Yes, please report to the front. If you're not up,
You know, transitioning from Brawl to PM and back and forth is kind of feels really weird when you go from the next one game to the next.
I don't doubt it. iPunchKidsz gets a solid side B. He's charging up as much of... There we go. He got the full charge.
What game is this? It's game 2?
This is game 2. It's looking fairly even this match. It looks like Irateswami did a much better job.
How
Very
did the first
respectable.
match go?
It was heavily in iPunchKidsz' favor. It was a 3-stock. But
Irateswami's adapting. You know, he's been in other tournaments before, not just for PM. I'm pretty sure he played Brawl for a while.
ooh, that's side B though. He was keeping up. Now he's a little bit behind. He's going to have to step his game if he's going to want to pull it out. I think he's just rolling a little bit too much.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too predictable, but he's getting these nice grabs. He's been getting those grabs quite a bit.
Maybe more like arrow camping and just trying to like create opportunities instead of forcing it every time.
Right. In this kind of situation, you can resort to just working on your projectile, making them come to you, because Lucario can't do anything from that range.
Basically.
He can throw out aura spheres, but they're so slow that it's not going to catch you.
Your arrows are going to beat them.
Right. Your arrows are super fast.
Plus, if you send out a large one, you have your reflector. You have, what is it, 2 reflectors? Oh, he only has one in this game, right?
Right.
Yeah, but he still has it. And right there, those arrows will set up like kill opportunities for him. The arrows leaving so much hits, then you can just follow up with a forward air.
Right. He got a good forward tilt there.
Nice. Now, Kid's got some work to do if he wants to make this comeback.
Yeah.
He can't
He's
be
already at
trading,
93%.
he can't be getting hit like that.
Right. He's been doing a lot of trading, and then those trades end up being combos for iPunchKidsz.
Definitely.
So, at this point,
Right there. Let's see how much he can convert off there, and the tech stopped him from converting. He didn't read it.
he got back air there. Yeah, I think it's just his movements that are a little bit too predictable for iPunchKidsz.
Ooh, should have held the edge. And this is, oh, no, barely avoids bair.
At 151 is going to be very tough.
This might be it, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Down tilt leads into up air very easily for
Yeah.
him.
See,
At least he had a good match on that second one. He
And I think
changed up his style.
And I think it's when he lost his second stock, it just kind of went downhill from him right there.
Right.
He lost his third stock pretty fast, and then he started coming back on his last stock, but